Alright. Load up. And 2. So, you ready for this? Alright, so I'm coming home. Light was yellow. I went underneath the light when it was yellow. Cop pulls me over because I ran a red light. I don't care. I'll put my hand on God, bro. I didn't run that red light. It was a fucking. Bro. When I was going home, everybody was getting pulled over. It's December, I guess. I don't know what the fuck. Like that shit's real. I was like, fuck. Like as I was going home, but that doesn't even matter, right? Probably, hopefully by the 8th or so. I don't know. All the parts are periodically coming in. It's a good thing my mom's here. Fucking she answers the door and brings the parts in, so that's a good thing. Well, I don't even have a 3080 coming in though. Bro, if I had a 3080 coming, I would take that day off. Straight up. Yeah, get Halo 3 real quick. It's like $6, I think, on the store. I think it's like $6 on the store. But listen, so he pulls me over, right? He says, I smell something. I go, I literally just right there, I go, fuck. I was like, dude, I got some I have some personal weed on me, man. He was like, alright. He's like, pull over to the side, go into the Tijuana parking lot. So, I have quite a bit on me, right? Quite a bit on me. More than now, you know me, Chris. Personal for me is I got a lot on me. And so this officer, that's why I say go to the Discord. And then so this officer, so as we're driving around, I try to throw the shit out the car by the dumpster, and so like I guess like somehow they were searching the area. There was a second officer searching like the area or something, and so he comes up to my car and he's like, so you told me he's like, you already admitted that you have something on you, some personal. He's like, that's fine. He's like, do you have anything else? And I could see it in his eyes, Chris, that he found I have more than 16 grams. I had 28 grams. And he goes, and the guy goes, are you sure that's all you have? Because I gave him my grinder and my pipe. And I was like, man, this is my personal, this is what I got. He's like, are you sure this is all you have? I saw in his eyes. He was like, if it was a large amount, like, I was like, yo, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I just said right there and there. I looked him in his eyes and I said, yo, man, I'm gonna tell you the truth right now, straight up. I'm gonna tell you the truth. When we were pulling in, I was freaking out. I threw an ounce out the window by the dumpster because this ounce is personal, but I didn't want to get flagged. And I was like, I'm willing to eat. I told him, I was like, I'm willing to eat the fact that this is personal, but I was like, I don't want to get judged that like I'm a drug dealer because I have a large amount on me, right? I was like, I don't want to get judged that I have a large amount on me and get charged as a distance, you know? And he was like, you know what, man? He's like, we don't really arrest people for weed anymore. He was like, this is a large amount. He's like, over 20 grams. He's like, this is felony or whatever he said. And he's like, and then the fact that you threw it out the window is a felony. And I was like, yo, are you like? I was like, dude. I was like, he was like, all this over a red light. I was like, sir, I'm sorry. And I was arrested, by the way. I was in the back of the cop car, and he, you know, they're searching my vehicle, and oh, Chris, and then to make luck worse, my car window shattered because I had like the pipe and all the stuff on my like seat on some clothing, and I got flustered. I was like, fuck, man, and I whipped it, and it shattered I shattered my car window. I can't make this up, right? So, dude, so listen, my car, it looks like a smoke shop. I got rolling papers, I got a grinder, I got a vape, I got a pipe. My fucking car window is shattered now. my fucking like I have like a pick with the resin with all the shit. Like I look like, you know what I mean? And this dude goes, you know, he's like, you know, when he took, like I was in handcuffs, he took me out and he was like, where's the weed? And I literally was like, dude, I'll show you, man. It's right over here, dog. I was like, I didn't mean to like throw it away like that. I was like, I just don't want you to think that I have a large amount and that I'm doing something else and I'm not. That's all I'm trying to say to you. That's why I did what I did. And he was like, all right. So then we went over and I took him to the ounce, like, you know, and at the end of it, he gives me a citation for running the red light and for not having I didn't have my driver's license on me and my insurance card. So I got a citation for not having my driver's license and my insurance card, and a citation for running the red light. And he took the weed, my grinder. He left the vape. He forgot the vape. He took the weed, the grinder. The pipe shattered when it hit the window. So the pipe shattered just in my car. He didn't even take it. It's just shattered. And fucking that's it. I'm home. I learned my lesson. And he goes after all of this, so when I'm getting the ticket and the citations, I was like, what about the ticket for the weed? I was like, do I not? He was like, look, I told you that we're gonna send this in for lab testing, and that could take weeks. And if you want to call in a couple weeks to see if this was real marijuana or not, then, you know, you could get a summit. And I basically think he just straight up took it from me and just like threw it away or whatever they did. I didn't go to jail though, Chris. It's fine. Everything's already replaced. Literally, everything's already replaced. The citations are not even going to go towards anything. They're citations. I still have to pay the fine. They're citations. And then 2, that was it. That and a broken window. I'm already going to just go this weekend, get my window fixed. Fuck it. Whatever it is. Bro, I handled it like, dude. Tell me the luck, though. If anybody else was to tell you what I just said, bro, I threw an ounce out the window with all this shit on me, and I got a citation. And he literally straight up, and then the officer tells me, he goes, dude, I honestly think you need the weed. That's what he said to me. He legit said that. He goes, I honestly think you need the weed. And he's like, but I can't give you this weed back. He legitimately said that to me. He goes, I legit think you need it. He's like, but I can't give you this back. He's like, what I need you to do is, he's like, I need you to go get a card. He's like, I need you to get a card. I need you to do it like that. He's like, if you would have had a card, you could have been smoking in the car when I pulled you over, and I wouldn't have cared. And it was a fresh ounce too. I literally just got it. That's why I was with me. I literally just got it. Like I just it wasn't a fucking vacuum. Oh my god, it was terrible. But you know, you learn. I learned my lesson, and that's the point. You got to do things, you know, the correct way, and you learn. That's all it is. You learn. You take it all as a learning lesson, because it is real. It is something I did learn. I really did learn. You know, I did learn. So I can't be stupid anymore, man. And you can't just like, and that's for anybody, right? Like I feel like I go through things so other people can learn. Like this is life. Like this is a lesson. Like that could have been so much worse, and those cops were legit about it. I even told him thank you. I was like, yo, man, as weird as this sounds, I told the officer, I literally shook his hand, Chris. I was like, as weird as this sounds, I was like, thank you, man. I was like, as weird as this sounds, I was like, thank you. You handled that way. Like that, this could have gone way worse. And you were like, you listened to me. Like he listened to me. He legitimately listened to my story and what I was telling him, and I was telling him truth and facts. and you know, and he just, and I was like, yo, I appreciate it, man. So shit's ridiculous. But still, the whole fiasco, I'm out like probably $500.